Hello everyone. So in my last video, if you watched my video, I wanted to talk about this book that I was reading that was recommended to me by my psychologist slash nutritionist. I'm pretty sure it's my psychologist. But psychology, I think she's a psychologist, not like a therapist. Pretty sure, because they're different. But I think anyway. So she recommended a few different books. I'm reading a new one right now. Oh, I thought I had it in front of me. That's the one I'm reading right now, though. Oh, it's right here. Anyway, she recommended a few books, and they're all kind of about the psychology behind, getting the surgery, how it really affects you as a person, and how it really changes you as a person. And while you think, oh, it's just going to make me lose weight, but losing weight, you build confidence, you build you build healthier relationships, you build so many different things. And maybe it's not the same for everyone, but it does change how you think. And because you're changing how you eat, you're changing your body, you're making your body healthier, and so thereby changing your decision making process. I know that I make better decisions when I'm eating healthier. Obviously, because I'm exercising, I'm doing things for my body that I should be, and it's all related to wanting to be healthier and lose the weight. So I completely understand how if you have this gastric sleeve process, it changes the way you think about food, it changes the way you eat food, it changes everything about food, which is like an energy source. It's for your bodies to make you healthier. So I can completely understand before even reading these books how much that it could completely affect you as a person more than just you losing weight. So this first one I read was pretty good. I've always understood that I had a food addiction. Obviously there's some reason why I'm gaining weight, why I have a hard time, and I feel like food for me is definitely always a source of control. I feel like even as a child that I threw tantrums. If you can ask my mom, I threw tantrums when I didn't get to eat the foods that I wanted to eat. I literally had the police called on my dad. I mean, I didn't call them. Some people called him because I was screaming and throwing a fit that I did not want to go into Pizza Hut and eat pizza. So, I mean, I obviously had a problem with food from a very young age. It's very embarrassing. And I'm pretty sure I threw fits in front of my friends. How awful. But anyway, so I know that I have some kind of problem with food, and then I probably have a shopping addiction too, because addictions always go in tandem, right? Anyway, so this book, that just to throw out all my problems. This book is Weight Loss Surgery Does Not Treat Food Addiction, and I already mentioned it in one of my other videos by Connie Stapleton, PhD. It's a very slim book. It's a really easy read. I just kind of read a little bit every day. But I liked it. She herself had an alcohol addiction, a drug addiction, not a sex addiction, but just wanting unhealthy relationships to kind of fill that void. And so like I said, one addiction feeds off another. So when I was eating healthier, maybe I shopped a little bit more. So addiction just kind of goes, you skip one addiction for another. So hopefully I don't start a shopping addiction again after this. I'm doing really well budgeting, and so my life is doing pretty good as far as my money situation. So let's keep that going. Anyway, I just thought this was a really good book. I think everyone should read it before they have surgeries, especially if you don't think you have a food addiction and you're overweight. And not everyone who's overweight has a food addiction. There's a little survey in here, and you answer questions, and it doesn't diagnose you, but it gives you an idea if you may have a food addiction. And she basically, it was for one of her alcohol recovery groups, she replaced the word alcohol with food, and I came back mild food addiction, which of course, but yeah, it was a really good read. She talks a lot about stinking thinking and negative, a lot of negativity to yourself to sabotage yourself. And so it's very interesting. She recommends another book too that I'm probably going to pick up, which sounded really good. But I read this quote in my last video, but it's just something that I really like, and I think it really resonates with me. So it says recovery is a deeply personal, internal, often spiritual process of letting go of the need for control, allowing permission to experience human feelings, learning to accept and deal with life as it is, and developing a healthy relationship with self. So I know even lately, I haven't really like getting to this weight again. I had lost 40 pounds and now I'm back here, and I was feeling so good. I was doing everything. I was going out all the not going out in the town, but just going outside all the time. And now getting back to this weight, it's not that I'm like depressed. I want to stay home because I'm depressed, but I don't want to go anywhere because I just feel like none of my clothes fit. Like I don't feel comfortable in the clothes I'm wearing. And so this weight is obviously playing a negative effect on my like social life. And so getting this weight off will really help that too. And so just seeing how food really just affects your overall, if I didn't have this food addiction, maybe I would feel better about myself. So the next book I feel good. I'm not like depressed or anything. Just trying to think through this food addiction and losing weight and doing it properly and getting the help I need. So this is the book I'm reading next. It's kind of a bigger book. I have a hard time reading these books fast. I usually read like 500-page books, no problem. But that's fun reading. I mean, this is interesting reading, but it has a hard time keeping you there, you know. So this is Through Thick and Thin, The Emotional Journey of Weight Loss Surgery. I'm just getting into this book. So it just seems to be about a doctor who struggled his whole life being overweight, and that's kind of the part I've gotten to. It's just him as a child and how people made fun of his weight all the time and how it's like shaped him into the person he is. I was pretty lucky, like throughout high school and stuff. I was never really overweight. I mean, I was chubby, but I was athletic, so I was working out all the time. So I ate really bad, but I was working out all the time. And so, I mean, I was a pretty decent body type. Also, obviously, after high school, that all went downhill because I wasn't working out. I was eating the same, but I was never called, like, I mean, to my face, or even that I heard of, that I was fat. Like, I never got made fun of for that. And even in my adult life, I've never had an experience where I felt like I was shamed by my weight. I think it's all on me shaming myself. So I've been pretty lucky in my life to not have that, that problem. So anyway, that was just me airing out all my trash in the books I'm reading. So if anyone has any questions, I've already gotten a few messages about people wanting to do this whole weight loss surgery thing and what am I doing, where am I going. I'll make another video. I need to make another video explaining where I'm going for my surgery and just kind of all the details from the beginning. And so I'll do that here shortly, what the requirements were, my insurance, things like that. So thanks for watching, you guys, and I hope everyone has a good day. Bye.